My story is called George the Glucose and Oscar the Oxygen. George the Glucose challenges Oscar the Oxygen to a race of energy. Oscar, knowing he is faster, accepts the challenge. They line up to race and the race starts. George starts at the beginning of cell respiration, which is glycolysis, but Oxygen skips glycolysis because oxygen is not needed in glycolysis. George was moving as fast as he could to the glycolysis. When he was going through glycolysis, he was split into two molecules. Wow, I feel so weird. Now I'm pyruvic acid, said George. And ATP. After he met up with Oscar, and they both went through the Krebs cycle in the mitochondria. Pyruvic acid, who George could feel himself getting stronger. Oscar, the oxygen, just started to get tired. At the end of Krebs cycle, George became his full energy from glycolysis, and he felt energized and ready to run the rest of the race. Oscar turned into 6:02 and didn't feel a bit energized and ready to finish. But Oscar and George went to the electron transport in the inner membrane. George felt better than ever and had no worries about the race. Near the end of cell respiration, George was so energetic and was a lot of ATP. Oscar was 6H2O and he could barely stand. At the end of the finish line, George was cheering for his victory, but Oscar didn't even finish. George went back and picked up Oscar and carried him to the finish line and laid him down. Oscar said, "Obviously, you won, but how? I'm way faster than you, and I even skipped a part." George said, "The reason I won was because I went through all 3 steps of cell respiration, and it made me stronger and able to finish the race." "Hey," Oscar says, "you are really smart. I guess slow and steady does win the race." And here's the picture.
Round of applause.